Hello everyone, this is the first video of the Java Swing+MigLayout video series. Today I am going to show you how to build a simple Swing GUI using MigLayout. First of all, open up your web browser and go to miglayout.com or search for MigLayout. The first result should be the miglayout.com. Here go to the MigLayout download section and click download folder link. And here you can see several versions of MigLayout. We will go for the latest, so click 4.0. and here there are several files, but you need only 3 files. First one is MigLayout 4.0.jar, and the second one is MigLayout 4.0 sources.jar, and the third one is MigLayout 4.0 java.jar. So download those 3 files, and I have already downloaded those 3 as you can see. This one is not required. These 3 files are required. And then open up NetBeans. So we are going to create a simple demo application. So I am going to create a class called demo1. Okay. First of all, we need a link with the MigLayout library. Go to Tools, click Libraries, create New Library button, and give the name MigLayout library. And here there are 3 tabs: class path, sources, and Java. For class path, click Add Jar folder and go to your MigLayout folder and click MigLayout 4.0 jar file. Okay, and then click Sources tab and click Add Jar folder, and then click MigLayout 4.0 sources.jar. Okay, and go to the Java.doc tab and click Add zip folder and click MigLayout 4.0 java.doc and add and click OK. And here right click on libraries, click Add library. Here search for MigLayout library and click Add library. So all the required library files are here, so we are good to go. First we need to extend this class to JFrame. Import javax.swing.jframe. Okay, I'm going to write the constructor public demo1, and I'm going to write the main method also. Public static void main string args curly brace. Okay, now we need to write some boilerplate code to run this Swing application. So write event queue later. This InvokeLater function requires runnable object. Create new runnable. Okay, and here we need to implement abstract methods. There is only one method called run. Okay, now it's fine. Now we are going to create the GUI components. First of all, write set default close operation. This should be JFrame exit on close. Otherwise, close button will not work. And one simple thing to show this, we need to call set visible function and pass the boolean true. Let's run this file. Okay, nothing happened because we don't create this object. So let's create new demo. Okay, then run this file. Okay, we have simple basic GUI. Okay, close this one. And here we are going to create a simple login window. Let's start. First of all, we need to set layout to MigLayout. So write new MigLayout. Okay, and import this one. Import from net.infcom.swing.MigLayout. Okay, and let's add several components to this. We need to add new JLabel. It should be the username. Import JLabel javax.swing.jlabel, and then add new JText field. Let's give some width, and then new JLabel password, and then add new J password. Let's give some width, and finally you need to have a button. It should be the login button. Okay, import J button. Okay, let's try to run this. Okay, as you can see, let's do something because it doesn't come up with the size. Let's call the function pack. This will give some size to that window file. Okay, as you can see, all the components are laid out horizontally from left to right. So this is not what we want. Let's try to organize these components. First of all, we need to on the top this label should be there, username label, and bottom of that label the text field should be there, and then the password label, and then the password field, and finally the bottom one is the J button. So in MigLayout, what we should do is we can pass some string parameters. So by using those strings we can instruct MigLayout to how to behave. So let's write wrap here. Wrap means the next component should be on a new row below this. So that means after username label there is a new row. Next component should start in that row. Let's try to run this. Okay, as you can see, username label is here, and below that all the other components are there. So what we should do is give new line breaks to all of these components. Okay, for J button it is not required because it's the last component. Let's try to run this. Okay, as you can see, all the components are laid out correctly, and let's try to improve it further. The first thing is this login button should take all the width as this text field. So let's try to do that. So here what we should do is we should write push x and grow x. This push x means we give the permission to grow to this J button, and grow x means we are requesting to grow it. Let's try to run it. Okay, as you can see, now this J button is taking all the space, so it has grown. Okay, let's try to improve it further. I'm going to introduce new button here, which is register button. Okay, let's add that button. Add new J button. Oh, try to run this. Okay, as you can see, register button is there, but it's in a separate column. But that's not what we want. We want register button and login button, both buttons in the same column. So what we should do is we should split this login button cell into two. So what we should write is split 2. Let's try to run this one. Okay, now as you can see, both buttons are there laid out properly, but there is a simple improvement we can do here, because login button and register button are not same width. Those button widths are different. It's somewhat ugly. So let's try to give equal widths to both buttons. So what we should do is we can give a size group like this, SG, and any name. Let's say I'm going to give a number 1, and I'm going to give that size group to the register button also, so size group 1. The meaning is both these buttons should be in the same size group. That means basically the same size. Let's run this. Okay, as you can see, no, wait. The thing is, login button has the permission to grow, and the register button also should have that permission. Okay, as you can see, both the buttons are in same width and laid out properly. So that concludes this tutorial. Thank you.